If there's one thing that we have learned about moms this past year, it's that when we are presented with an obstacle, i.e. a global pandemic, we don't just rise to the challenge, okay? We cut through the hard SHIT like softened butter. And as a work from home mom myself, I know the struggle of trying to stay cool, calm, and collected on a work Zoom call while shooting laser beams with my eyes at my children, giving them the mom look. You know what I'm saying? That look, that don't you dare have a tantrum while I'm on this work call look. So today I am sharing a few of my sanity saving tips for all of you moms out there trying to juggle working from home. So tip number one is to wake up a little bit earlier. Now, I know this is the last thing that you want to do. Maybe you've been up with a kid all night who's sick, or maybe you've got a fussy teething baby, and the last thing that you want to do is wake up bright and early because you're not feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I know that. I get that struggle, sister. But I promise if you wake up just a little bit earlier to have that time to yourself, to enjoy your happiness in a mug and some quiet time to collect your thoughts and get yourself together before chaos ensues, i.e. the kids wake up, you are gonna feel so much better prepared for whatever the day throws at you. So getting up and getting ready and taking care of yourself before you take care of all of your tiny humans gets a thumbs up. Speaking of getting ready, do it. Like, actually do it. Like, change out of your pajamas, change out of those milk-stained clothes, those sweats that you've been in for a few days. Put some clothes on. Run a brush through your hair, girl. Slap on some mascara. I mean, I know that when I stay in my PJs all day and I don't run a brush through my rat's nest, I don't feel motivated to do anything except lay in bed and watch crime TV. So when I take the time to get up and get myself dressed, you know, brush my hair, brush my teeth, slap on a little bit of makeup on the old face, I feel so much prepared to handle whatever the day may bring or whatever is thrown at me, even if it is spaghetti by my teething tiny toddler. My next tip is to make your expectations clear to your kids, to your family members, whoever is home with you while you are working from home. Make your expectations clear. My kids know for the most part that when I'm working, it's not the time to hound me with questions about more snacks. It's not the time to take out all the arts and crafts supplies and use them as hair decorations. It is not the time to pretend like we're in the UFC, okay? My work time is my work time, and I'm not available to do other things when I take that time that I've set aside for work. I'm really fortunate in that my job is really flexible and I can kind of make my own schedule. So what I like to do is work in small chunks of time, usually no more than an hour block of time, because my children are still really small and their attention spans, they just cannot stay occupied for longer than an hour. So, you know, I'll work in a block of time and then I'll set my work aside, do the mom thing, come back to it, do another block of working, and move about my day in that way. So for me, setting boundaries can look like, okay girls, mommy needs to focus and work on some work emails right now, and I need to be able to pay attention while I do that so you guys can play Play-Doh and listen to music while I focus on my work, and then I will play with you. Or maybe it's, okay kids, you know, mommy's gotta take an important work call in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you be on your tablets. You can read or you can play on your tablets while I take my call, and then when I come back we will play, or something like that. But I make the expectations and boundaries very clear with them. And since we're talking about boundaries, we cannot forget to set some for ourselves, right? Lead by example. When you start working from home, it can be really easy to allow the boundaries between personal life and work life to blur. So knowing when to set personal boundaries as to when you will stop working for the day or when you will take breaks and just not focus on work is really important. My next tip is to create a schedule and stick with it, but like, be flexible. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but putting a schedule and a routine in place, not only for my work life, but also my life as a stay-at-home mom, has really helped me thrive. But I'm also a realist, and I realize that I have 3 small children under the age of 6 who I have to be able to be flexible with. Set up a designated workplace. This is really important, and I would be totally lying if I said that I didn't daydream about having a she shed in my backyard so that I could escape and do my work in peace and quiet, but that is just not my reality. Those are not the cards that I've been dealt, and that's totally fine because I do have a designated workspace in our home. And when I'm in that workspace and I put in my AirPods, my kids know Mommy is working, do not disturb unless it is an absolute emergency, unless the house is on fire, limbs have been lost, animals are running amok. Like, they know when I'm in my workspace, my work bubble, that's my work time. And my last tip is more of just a reminder to you that just because you work from home and just because you raise your family in your home does not mean that you are confined to your home. So make sure that you're making it a priority to get out of your house, do things for yourself, make sure that you're making plans to safely interact and socialize with other people so you don't start to resent not only your workplace but your home environment as well, because they are in fact kind of one and the same if you are working from home. And also remember that working from home can be tough, but you're tougher. Hang in there, Supermama, and don't forget to have a little fun while you're at it. I'll see you next time.